How's it going, guys? This is Brandon Clark here, and I'm coming from Plant Marks the Pot. And today we're talking about the bird's nest fern. The bird's nest here on my dinner table. Beautiful, lush, vibrant, nice looking plant. I just picked this up at a specialty garden center here in my area. They had just I just couldn't pass up on this one here, especially for the fact that it looks perfect. It is one that I haven't seen before. I've seen a few other varieties of bird's nest fern, and this one stood out amongst the crowd. And I thought it was a perfect addition to the dinner table. I like to have a little foliage on display. So I already obviously repotted this one, and it's been in the pot for probably about a month now, and it's not phased whatsoever. I know a lot of people like to give most of their plants that they bring home at least a month or so before repotting. This one didn't seem to mind. I just potted it up pretty much right away. And what I could tell you about this one is that it is a medium light plant, does not like direct sun. I think I found out the hard way with my last one. I gave it a little bit too much sunlight, and I just saw some leaf tip burn. Not just leaf tip. I might even put a picture of. I still have it. It's in recovery right now, but it's got blotches all over, and I think it's from one of two things. I think it's rather from direct or very severe sun exposure, but I think it's also due to fluoride in the water that just really, I think, gives these plants a hard time. So if you can somehow take the fluoride out of your water, whether it be not watering with city tap water, or let your water sit for at least a day, that seems to help. So yeah, back to light on these. As you can see, my window, it's at least I would estimate six to 8 feet away. This is a south-facing window, but you see those blinds. They do offer quite a bit of dappled sunlight to come through, so it's kind of a filtered sun environment, and that works well for all my plants here. I'll get into some of the other ones you see in the background on another video, but this one here, the soil, I just use regular potting soil. I mean, I don't use like Miracle Grow. I usually find more of a specialty type potting soil. Some brands to throw out there, like Happy Frog, Black Gold. I try to find a potting variety that has mycorrhiza, that just really helps to the soil biology. Um, with really any house plant, it just creates an environment for the roots to grow in, just to give the long and short of what mycorrhiza does. But also, this plant here, water wise, isn't the thirstiest plant, but it isn't the most drought tolerant either. I would say it's a medium need as far as watering goes. So I like to check I'll stick my finger in the soil and give it about an inch down till I need to water. So that I don't there's no time frame that I stick to. A lot of people think, well, I'll just water it every Wednesday, once a week, or I mean, that might work for this plant, but I just tend to check on it, and since it's on my table, it's easy for me to see on a regular basis. It does need some water, but and once again, I try to water it with water that has sat up for at least a day just to dissipate that fluoride out of. And other than that, it's a pretty simple plant so far. Like I said, I've had it for a little over a month, and it's kept fairly green. I don't see any brown spots. I really love the purplish, like deep dark burgundy veins that come up through the leaves. That was another feature that really stood out to me. So that's pretty much it. If you see these out in your garden centers, definitely pick one up. And let me know if you have any questions on this one here. Feel free to like, subscribe, and click that bell for future videos down below. Once again, I'm Brandon, and we will see you in the next set of videos.